Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you all being here. I do apologize for the extremely long interval between the last video and now. It is very early, sorry. I feel groggy. I probably sound groggy. I probably need another coffee. Had one already. I'm not gonna bore you with a long intro. I'll probably bore you with a lot of chat later. So I'm gonna get the video started. The video, today's episode being full day of eating, which is one of the more popular requests I get. So in light of starting a fresh batch of content for the remainder of this season, or I'm going to try and do my best, we're starting off with the favorite food. So for context, I am 6 weeks out-ish from the Olympia at the time of filming. Who knows when I'll edit this? Editing meaning just slot it into the movie maker, cut some rough edges off and upload it. So it is going to be raw style filming, very unprofessional as usual. But yeah, 6 weeks out, 252 pounds on the scales this morning. Very lean. I could probably step on stage in a couple of weeks, so who knows. Anyway, right. So morning routine. It is early right now. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I wake up at around 4:30. Usually before my alarm. My alarm's at 4:15. All the time. I tend to wake up before my alarm. Anyway, wake up, go downstairs very quietly. I have my peptides, which are at the moment Motsi, 5-amino 1-MQ for just efficiency, metabolism, and other health benefits. I have. What else do I have? I've completely just gone out of my brain. Yeah, definitely need another coffee. So yeah, Motsi. Oh, healing peptides. So my healing peptides, BPC, and TB500, and GHKCU. Try and reverse some of this aging that bodybuilding's caused me. Anyway, and then I will take Coco for a walk. That's not for cardio. I don't do cardio right now. I rarely ever do cardio. Chris doesn't want me doing any cardio or steps. I don't know how he's ever said the word steps. But that's just, so last few weeks it's been getting really hot in the UK, so it's been too hot to take the dogs out in the afternoon. And I just thought, I'm up early, so why not just take Coco out? There's a park round the corner, so let her off and try and tire her out a bit, set her up for the day. And then I found it was just really peaceful and just relaxing. Just seeing like the rest of the community asleep, most of them. So yeah, we kind of start walking when it's still dark, and we get back when it's lighting up right now. And then when I'm back, I make a coffee in my Nespresso machine, sit down and start my work. That's it. I'll usually work till about 8 a.m., 7:30, 8, and then I'll make and eat breakfast. So I don't eat breakfast as soon as I wake up. Couldn't think of anything worse than eating all that food at 4 in the morning. So yeah, that's it. I'll get straight to it. The next clip will be for just food. I don't know if I'm going to do the cooking process, but I'll try and film as much as I can, and I'll update you guys on the prep season so far, and yeah, whatever else I can think of. So hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for being here and putting up with my laziness in terms of content. So yeah, let's get to it. We'll see you at meal number 1.
Side investors need to see not just some cutbacks, but their enterprises starting to monetize going into now have the second, third, fourth derivatives. And I think that's why we continue to see tech higher. That has really been a very cycle.
And you mentioned the word validation. Let me throw that back at you because to me,
Oats need to cool down in this weather. I mean, it doesn't look very hot, but it's warm right now in England for a change.
The validation in the market need to see, because you're talking about some of the best banks, and these are the best banks in the world, that have now bet on it. And when you look at what Godfather of AI, Jensen, and Nvidia are doing, there's a supply-demand issue. And I think everyone recognizes it from the industry, and now from a financing perspective, and really in terms of compute being almost essentially an asset class, and it's not stopping. Because we're still at a point where, when you think about U.S., China, okay, that's really the two horses. We're starting to see in Middle East. We're starting to see in Australia. And, Europe, you really sprouts of now from an AI perspective. But where's the compute coming from? That's why you look at Kospi, Korea, you can name memory players on one hand. Chip players, they're golden. It's really going through a golden age that they're seeing in terms of demand.
Dan, what do you make of these talks about Silver Lake potentially buying up Workday? What's your take on that?
I don't see a SaaS apocalypse, right? I mean, when that happened, it just
Six twists.
Smart money recognized.
So here we have it. No commentary while I was cooking, but I'm sure it was pretty obvious what I was doing. I like to keep up to date with the stocks. Some of them I own, so I need to kind of be on the ball. So when I'm eating and I'm not doing check-ins or training or sleeping, it's a lot of finance stuff, just to kind of make sure I'm hearing what I need to hear. Not that you guys are interested, but so 5 full eggs and 200 grams of oats gives you 120 grams of carbs. We've got 75, although I got 76 grams of honey, which gives you around about 60 to 65 carbs. So we've got about 180 carbs. Fats from eggs is about 25 grams of fats. We've got like 20 grams of fat, probably ish 20 grams of fat from the oats as well. So 40-ish fats. I'm sure I got about 35 grams of protein there, and about 180 carbs. So there you have it.
It's rating on the stock to an underperform with a $264 price target, which is about 16% below where the stock is right now. Joining us now for more now.
What do you want?
Deepwater Asset Management
What do you want?
Great to have you with us.
Hello, Melissa.
At the same time,
You want some oats, don't you?
saying that Apple's going to just keep higher costs of the iPhone 8.
Oh, this is a mission, guys. 180 grams of carbs.
How are you feeling on Apple?
It's never easy. Someone's got to do it. Okay, pre-workout time. It's late, running behind schedule. As usual, it's the Heirati style. In fact, it's the Heirati family disease. We're never early, rarely on time, always late. But having Leanne as my fiance, she's kind of like reeled in my lateness. But anyway, it's 20 to 10. I should be getting in the car right now. See, with everything jam-packed in the day, I kind of have to stay on the clock, especially with the bodybuilding lifestyle. You guys know full well, the routine is king. Everything done on time. Everything just runs smoother. But no, and this is without the kids. So the issue is clearly me. So anyway, the time is sponsored by my boys at Blackout. I don't know if you can see. Is it even in focus? Blackout watches, go check them out. This is the carbon fiber tourbillon movement. Insane watches, like insane. Watches that should be like 20 rand plus. Go check them out. Anyway, so first intra workout, shaker, 2 scoops of amino acids. I sip that as I train. I just fill it up with water out the fountain. at the gym. Pre-workout time. Water. We have for today's flavor is do not effing miss. TBJP, discount code SAS10. This is the stimulant-based hardcore pre-workout by JP. This is Rocket Lolly flavor. Thing is, I mix everything. So if I was to drink this on its own, it's tasty. It's actually very good. My favorite standalone, if I was to have it on its own, is apple sours. But because I mix so many different flavors and I just don't have the patience and the time to be picking flavors, you know, making that magic cocktail. So I don't have any preference, any recommendations for you guys. And it just goes down the hatch. I don't get people who are like, oh, I don't like the flavor of that. It's like, it's a pre-workout. You're not going and sitting down for a 7-course, 5-star Michelin meal. You're having a drink that's gonna fuel your session. I don't get, yeah, okay, you don't want it to be like, bleh. And none of these are. Some people just get it down. If your problem is how good or how bad your pre-workout tastes, you got a long road ahead of you, son. So hydration, 1 scoop, pink lemonade, salt, electrolytes. I do 1 scoop of this. If I'm feeling risky, I'll do 1.5. If I'm absolutely dead, which I rarely ever am anymore in prep, or maybe I am, but I can deal with it, I'll go to 2 scoops, but I don't recommend that. Glutamine, gut health, recovery. Creatine, 10 grams of creatine, as we all know, one of the OGs. Gets you those extra 1 or 2 reps. Just, it's been proven over and over by science and research and anecdotally that it's just one of the supplements that works. So, electrolytes, stimulant. Oh, we forgot one. It's hiding in the back. Pumpage, my favorite. Pure pump, no stim. 2 scoops of this. And then to finish it off, you got your glutamine and creatine. So, throw all this into this cup of H2O. I mix it. There's something else. Right, okay. SLUPP. The peptide I take pre-workout. I take 600 of that. So 2 capsules. Helps with energy, helps a little bit with strength, just body heat. It feels good, like feels good in the gym. There you go, guys. So I've got to go. So you saw it, pre-workout, intra-workout, peptide, blackout, check them out, buy one. If you're gonna buy one, mention my name. I will see you guys, might show you the car. If not, I'll see you guys post-workout. Okay. I'll show you guys the car. Not getting very good angles here, am I? Anyway. Possibly one of the best things about this car. And for those of you who think I can't fit in a McLaren, super easy. There we go. Easy peasy. Squeezy lemons. Right. So, the car gets me into my position. And then I'll show you guys a start up. And then we go. Already in track mode, see? I was born in track mode. That's track mode, that's sports, and that's comfort. Who wants comfort? And that's the handling. Performance, handling. Track, Sport, comfort. Track is extremely tough. It's made for smooth roads, but I like the track mode because you get this like F1 style rev meter. I've not got my mic on, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. Well, yeah, let's see if you can hear the car switch on at least. It's that spot button. Cool, isn't it? It's nice getting to show off my car to my followers and subscribers, even though I'm terrible with these angles. Sorry guys. Let's go. Oh yeah. All the information you need. Tire pressure, temps. So put some music on in a minute. And then we roll. Fresh shave. Ready for a back battle. Okay.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get cracking in the club when you ain't shit. Drop it like it's hot, get the whip in that back. Go shake that thing, you whip that thing. Let me see it. Down, don't take that thing. I wanna touch that thing. Go round and round. Step up in the club, I'm like, who you with? See you in the house, yeah, that's my clip. Yeah, I'm yo, heat in the car, mine's in this bitch. I ain't tryna beef, I'm tryna get my drink on. And my diamonds, my fitted, and my mink on. I'ma kick it at the bar till it's time to go. And I'ma get shorty, yeah, and I'ma let her know. Just a little bit, not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. We can head to the crib in a little bit. I can show you how I live in a little bit. I'm on my butt in your pants just a little bit.
So, no mic, sorry. Hopefully the audio's okay. At the gym, I'm waiting for Jay, my mate, who I've trained on and off with for the last 20 years. So he's pretty much the only consistent. I've probably spent 80% of my bodybuilding journey training alone. So that's pretty much what I tend to lean into most of the time. But when Jay's available, we train together. He just knows my he knows my body. He knows what I need and don't need in the gym, so he doesn't interfere. He doesn't try and chat about stuff we don't need to chat about. And then if we do want to chat about random stuff, we do have a laugh. So anyway, Jay's coming. It's back day. I'm going to hit some lower volume today, lower than usual. I kind of just auto-regulate my volume. As you guys know by now, I decide as I go on the day. If an exercise is connecting and it's pumping and it feels amazing and I feel strong, why just do 1 set or 2 sets or 3 sets? Why not do 10 sets? It's the way I see it. And if I get into an exercise and I do 1 work set and it doesn't feel right, I move on. So a session might be 2 movements. Well, it's rarely ever that little. But it might be 3 movements. But then the same session the week after might be like 7 movements. So anyway, back day. I try and hit some rear delts with back. So that's it really. I do abs. I will probably either start with abs or finish with abs. I just do weighted rope crunches, really slow. Powerful contractions, concentric. Try and control the negative. So anyway, here's Jay. I'll try and touch up on the... No, that's not Jay. I'll touch up on what I did in the session after, when I have my post-workout meal and I have a minute while I'm letting it digest. Anyway, here at Total Fitness in Wilmslow, near where I live. Trained here for 22 years. Whew. Showing my age here. So yeah, I like to start with a lat movement. So we'll either do like a DY row or a single lat pull, whether it's a seated pull, you know, laterally, or a high to low pull, row. I don't know why I can't talk right now. Anyway, get the lats properly like fired up and pumped, and then you're walking around like you've got carpets under your arms, and then that's when I hit the back thickness work. So I was doing a thickness and a width day, but I've changed that back to a thickness day. I don't like doing like those are details. I don't like details. Just go in and hit back, go in and hit chest, go in and hit arms, or hit biceps with chest. Like, it's really basic. And I don't have set rest days. Maybe I should. Do I recommend no set rest days? No, I don't. Well, you should also have set rest days. As in, you know, like every second or third, every third or fourth day, take a rest day. 2 rest days a week, 3 rest days a week. This is my 7th day of training in a row, only because I want to do some filming of training day food. I don't always get a chance to film. Also, when the kids come back with Leanne from Wales in a few days, I'd like to take that day completely off the gym. So I'll get up and do all my work in the morning, then when they get back, try and spend the day with them, because the gym just breaks up my day. So like, it kind of just takes up a big chunk. Because usually if I train, I need a nap after my post-workout meal. Kind of just helps me function for the rest of the day. If I don't train, that nap's not 100% vital. It just frees up so much time. So I'm going to train today and tomorrow and the next day. Do I recommend every day training with no rest? Not really. But if you absolutely know your body, and you absolutely know the volume and the intensity and the loads you need to lift to be able to come back in the next day on the 9th day and keep going, and the overlap between body parts isn't hurting your joints, then that's fine. But as a general rule of thumb, I think every 4th day at least, or 5th day should be a rest. I've been doing 6-day training weeks. Has it been beneficial? It has, and my body's in a good state. I don't know, but I'm not always a good example, because, you know, there's always people that do something that you might think, oh, I can do that, but you can't, because maybe you're not in that situation, you know, like genetically, or I don't know, that in the past, you know, if I train more than 3 days a week without a rest, I used to fall apart. Whereas now I just feel good. I feel like maybe I've got the right amount of volume and the right amount of frequency and the right amount of weight that I'm lifting. My reps are kind of all very controlled at the moment. Slow negatives, and I kind of hold the stretch position so there's no momentum. And I've been known to kind of do explosive kind of movements a lot of the time, which has worked. So maybe because of all that, and the fact that I can eat so much food in prep, and obviously the cycle is like higher than what it would be the rest of the year, so maybe everything's just kind of firing. So I'm listening to my body, and if I felt like I absolutely needed a rest today, I would have just filmed the rest day menu, which is just boring. Oh, it's not that much different. So anyway, I'm gonna go and train. I'll check back in with you guys after my post-workout meal, or before my post-workout meal. Post-workout. See you then. Bye-bye. The workout was good. Did back. I am starving, so I'm going to get this meal in, and then if I've got a few minutes after my food, I will talk about the session. But it was kind of lowish volume, like I said, because I lost 5 pounds overnight. Didn't want to push the volume too hard, but I felt amazing. Felt great. Connection, pump, strength, all felt good. Took a couple of back posing shots for the gram. So, post-workout meal. We have, we have, I don't even know why I'm reading it. 120 grams of oats, 100 grams of whey, giving me around about 90 grams of protein. And then we've got 50 grams of honey and 100 grams of blueberries. So there you go. That's what it looks like. protein I'm using, my favorite, the isolate by Trained by JP, honeycomb, chocolate honeycomb flavor, really, really nice. Obviously, good old jumbo oats. And cheap honey. I've just got some cordial juice, whatever you want to call it, like just a little bit concentrated. Barely any calories. Tastes really good. I drink this stuff all day. Don't know why I'm not enjoying the water at the moment for some reason. So that's what I have. Really tasty. Not many calories in it. Per 100 ml, 1 calorie per 100 ml. So there's like less than 1 calorie in my drink. Anyway, I'm going to eat this meal. Macros, we've got 100 grams of protein. That's with the oats. 130 grams of carbs and 9-ish grams of fats. About 1,000 calories. There you have it, boys and girls. It's actually really nice. It's all made raw, so I'll put the whey in. I'll put some water in, cold water, mix it into a paste. Pasty enough to absorb the oats. Throw the oats in, mix it. Throw the frozen blueberries in, mix it, and then drizzle the honey on top. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll check back in. Okay, we are back with meal 3. So I had meal 2. I had that one on the couch. I was gonna try and prop the camera up, but it was gonna take too long. And I was watching like a interview on YouTube. Sent Chris my pictures and answered a couple of emails. At my meal, which was the oats and whey, blueberries, honey, and answered a couple more emails, and then instantly started to fall asleep. So went upstairs, fall asleep on the couch, which I could have done, and I do sometimes. It's a leather couch, and it's summertime, and you just kind of end up like wake up sweating, twisted. Or Coco wakes me up because she's barking at someone walking outside. So I tend to go upstairs, put my fan on, shut the curtains, put my white noise on, and I just have if I'm going to have, even if it's 20 minutes, an hour, I don't care. I want to have a proper sleep. Like if I'm going to have a nap, it's going to be productive, it's going to be deep, it's going to be quality, and it's going to benefit the rest of my day and my recovery from training. I found this year, in the past, I've never really felt I needed the nap. You know, it's like most people in bodybuilding will say they have a nap, helps them grow or recover. But honestly, like physique aside, like I genuinely, like I go into a weird place for a few hours after training at the moment where I'm just like not with it. Like I can't focus on work. I'm not happy. I have to force myself to kind of stay awake, and then I can get over it, but then I pay for it like the next day physically. So especially since I do so many shows and I stay so lean and I get so lean, and at the end of the day, you know, I'm one of the best bodybuilders, trying to be one of the best bodybuilders on the planet. I have to treat my lifestyle to kind of become the best bodybuilder I can be. You look at anyone who's, you know, in that top few percentage in their sport, or, you know, whatever, the focus, the dedication to just doing everything they can to be the best. It's kind of got to be up there, you know. So I want to make the most out of my career while I've got a bit of time left, while I'm kind of like hitting my peak. So this nap helps. Kind of like drawing this into a long, pointless point about naps. But all I'm trying to say is there's certain things that the more extreme I get as a bodybuilder that I'm having to do that I probably might have not needed to do 10 years ago. And because my mind's so active with everything I do, with my coaching, you know, with stuff for JP, even though they don't demand that much, my stock portfolio, and trying to learn that side of the world, which is just completely new to me. So after 40 years of not being interested in any of that, I'm trying to give everything I can to that, so that after retirement, I have a piece of that to give me something back in return. When I like something, which I'm really interested in all this stuff, I give it so much time of day, you know. So yeah, it's nice to have that kind of 20 minutes, if you can fit it in. Just, even if sometimes you lie there and you're not really falling asleep, you know, if you've trained hard and you're giving your body 5-6 meals a day and everything's really like strict and regimented, sometimes it's good to kind of just 10 minutes, 20 minutes, relax. I feel like it helps so much. Like, it just gives me so much more energy for the rest of the day. So anyway, woke up. It's 3:15 now. Sorry, 4:15. And we've got meal number 3. This meal is chicken rice. Nothing special about it. The way I make it right now, I haven't done for a long time. It's kind of like, I actually really enjoy it. I went through a long time where I didn't enjoy my chicken and rice. Even like earlier part of this year, I've just been doing chicken and oats. So I just thought, instead of doing oats like 4 times a day, I'm going to do rice. But I'm going to do it like a little bit Middle Eastern style, Persian, whatever. Throw a load of lettuce in, some tomatoes, and bringing yogurt into play. Gherkins, that's very Middle Eastern, and some sauce. So for rice, call me lazy. In fact, I've been using the cheap Tesco rice, the cheap Tesco basmati, same amount. It costs way less, but I haven't been able to get. I ran out of my Tesco one, so I had to order in some from the local co-op, and that's all they had. So this is a bit more expensive, but it's got less fat in it. It's like 250 gram bag, has about 2.5 grams of fat, whereas my Tesco one, which I'll try and show you next time. In fact, I might have one in here, do I? Oh yeah, I do. I have one left. No, I don't. No, I don't. Why I got these. So it's 200 gram rice for this meal. Chris's orders for the next, meal 3 and 4. This is 250, so I'll take 50 out of this, put it into a little pot, and I'll warm the 200 up in the microwave. So that gives me around about, there's more, yeah. That gives me 70 carbs. Well, about 60 carbs from rice. I've got chicken that has already, I'm running out now, but this is my last meal's worth. This is oven baked. Leanne cooks it. She uses Schwartz steak seasoning. So it looks delicious. Delicious. Here's Coco. The chicken's out and the Coco arrives. Coco's the dog. So I'll heat the rice up, put that to the side, heat 250 grams of cooked chicken, which is around about 70 to 80 protein. I'll heat the chicken up, throw it into my bowl, which I need to wash. My trusty, every bodybuilder's got one of these. My trusty bowl. It's just easy to kind of, you know what I mean. I like to just have one cutlery, use my hand for doing stuff with my phone, so I can't be doing with a plate and knife and fork. So I cut everything up, throw it in a bowl, scoop it out with a spoon. No fork here. What a waste of energy eating rice with a fork. Don't know how you guys do it. Yeah, so I'll mix that up, chop up the chicken with my trusty scissors. Lettuce, I'll do like a quarter of this. So quite a bit of lettuce, chop it up into the bowl. 3 plum tomatoes. Don't ask me why it's 3. Three's kind of like a weird number for me with my food. Like every week we do the week's worth of shopping, and it's usually like 3 bottles of honey, 3 boxes of oats, 3 boxes of egg whites. Seems to be a theme of 3. So we've got lettuce, tomato. I don't measure all that. And then gherkin. Unfortunately, I've got the rubbish Western gherkin. I don't really know. Like that's sweet gherkin. Whereas usually I have like either Persian pickled cucumbers, or there's one that's in the foreign aisle in the supermarket, and it's called sour gherkins, or sour cucumbers. Oh, so good. It's savory. There's nothing sweet in it, so that just goes so much better. But ran out till tomorrow. Do the weekly shopping. Chop up 1 or 2 of these. Then I've actually switched to 0 fat. That kind of mindset of being inside 6 weeks out. I probably could have stayed on the full fat yogurt, because I'll do 2 tablespoons, and the full fat yogurt is probably giving me about 3 or 4 grams of fat. I'll do like a heaped. I don't weigh it. Whereas this is 0, but it's higher in the carbs. It just doesn't taste as good. So over the next few weeks, or the few days, if I'm getting lean really quick with this cutting food, I might put the full fat yogurt back in. So yeah, 0 style, just a cheap yogurt, natural yogurt. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll start cooking this, and once it's done, I'll show you guys the finished product. And then if I've got time after I eat, we'll do some more update on the prep and the training and thoughts. Okay, see you in a bit. You got the macro breakdown: 80 grams of protein-ish, 60 grams of carbs, about 10 grams of fat with the low fat yogurt. I mean, if you count the fats in the rice, because it's a packet rice, you've got like 15 grams of fat. Anyway, oh, last but not least, finishing touch, how can I forget? Peri peri, lemon and herb, Nando sauce. Drizzle this on top, and then we are ready to go. Hey, this isn't like a lean sauce, so I don't count it, I don't weigh it. If you're someone who finds it very difficult to get into stage shape, I would maybe leave condiments like that out. So here we go, guys. Here we go. We got nice, not dry chicken and rice bowl. Very tasty. I will probably see you at the last meal, or I might see you in between for a chat. Right, we are back. It is 9:25, and it's meal number 5. But I'm going to show you my supplements quickly, what I take for my health, and what else was I going to do. And obviously, meal 4 that I didn't film was the same as meal 3 that you saw, which was my chicken and rice bowl. So I'm just going to prop you guys up on here so I can get me sups. Right. I'm blind and I can't see. Right, so first and foremost, you've seen this one. It's the greens. 11 green vegetables, chocolate flavor. I'll take this 1 in the morning and then 1 scoop in the evening or at night, whichever comes first really. I mean, at night time, sometimes I'll just have it with my meal 4 to get it out of the way so I'm not drinking a ton of fluids before bed. Other times, if I forget, I'll just have it before bed. So, that's my veggies taken care of. In the morning, I will take, this is all morning sups, multivitamin, all by Trained by JP. Lighting's not very good, but it's raw. raw video, raw filming. Yeah, so one of those a day. You can take up to 2, but I find one's enough for me. And in terms of the other vitamins, I'll try and group them together so it's kind of easy. Right, so here we go. More of the basic stuff. Vitamin C, take about 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams a day. It's the wrong one. Vitamin D3 and K2, I'll take 2 of these a day, giving me around about 6,000 IU of vitamin D and 400 micrograms of K. And then also to round off the kind of like the basics, we got your omegas. We all know what the good fats do. So that's the vitamins out of the way and the fats. So the big one for me and all you juice heads, all you gym rats, the organ support. So we've got vital support, which is mostly liver, but we've also got IP6 in there and astragalus for kidney health. We've got heart care, which is kind of like it fights against blood clots, plaque buildup, that kind of thing. Basically, there's other benefits to it. And then you've got Love Heart, which is kind of like your generalized blood pressure and kidney, which, you know, in turn take the pressure off the heart. With everything we do, we're constantly putting pressure through our supporting organs onto our heart, and we want to relieve that pressure as much as possible. Obviously, as a pro bodybuilder, as an open bodybuilder, as just a guy who pushes things, the one thing I'm prone to over the years, I'm sure I've mentioned it before, is blood pressure. So if my blood pressure gets up to a certain point, which it hasn't done for a while, because I stay leaner now, because I compete so much, so I'm indirectly kind of keeping my blood pressure lower, I will take telmisartan to bring that down a little bit. But I haven't had to that much over the last couple of seasons, thankfully. So I'm doing something right. Must be the chicken and rice bowl. Must be the honey. That bad honey, the unhealthy honey, the sugars. But I'm the healthiest I've been in a long time. I can see it in my skin. I can see it in my mental cognition. I can see it in my blood pressure. I can see it in my training, my recovery in between sets, and my ability to just keep going in the season, regardless of travel and low body fat and fatigue. I feel like I can keep going. So something's going right. And I'm showing you guys everything I do, almost. But yeah, so organ support, extremely important. By the way, you know you can get all this from trainedbyjp.com. Use my discount code SAS10. So now we go over to a bit of the pain relief. Obviously, joints get hammered with weight training or sports, athletics, MMA, martial arts, whatever you're doing. First and foremost, joining. This is your basic glucosamine with added ingredients, collagen, Boswellia serrate, other stuff. It's actually a really good list. Jordan sends me them, I take them. I advise them to my clients, and I sometimes forget what's in them. But anyway, an extremely complete joint health supplement. Helps reduce pain as well. Curcumin, a lot of you should already know about this. Ton of health benefits, blood blockers, and a potent anti-inflammatory. And then we got a more kind of like joint, ligament, tendon support, and bone support. Osteopro. 4 capsules of this. It's got like your calcium in it, your Apreflex, Boswellia, that kind of thing. 1 scoop of this a day. Join in, and I'll take anywhere from 2 to 4 capsules of curcumin, depending on my where I am with my joint pain. So that's the health sup. I take all of that in the morning. I take the anti-inflammatory stuff in the morning or after training. I don't really, you know what, I don't care. Like if I've got joint pain, and I'll take ibuprofen before or after a training session. But it's not what I'm recommending to do. I know everyone says don't. This is the best I've ever been. I'm not going to change anything. Like I said, convenience for me, as long as I'm getting it all in. One last supplement, the only one I take before bed, is Dream Sleep. Dream Sleep. No surprises what this does. This is the best list of ingredients. I've personally researched herbal sleep supplements, loads of different ones. And if I was to go out there and, based on research, put together a list of the best, most proven ones, it would look pretty much almost identical to the one JP makes. So just all in one, I take 4 capsules around about half an hour before bed. I'm a good sleeper genetically, but with this, I find I just drift off like without this, it might take me 10 minutes, 5 minutes. With this, it takes me like 5 seconds. But yeah, honestly, like, because I've been taking it for so long, I'll end up asking my clients like, oh, by the way, how are you finding the Dream Sleep that I recommended? And almost 95% of the time, they find it helps. It's not a miracle cure. It's not diazepam. It's not a proper sleeping medication. So don't expect, it to fix insomnia. But if you kind of just tinkering with slightly bad quality of sleep, just give it a go. See what you think. Right, so last meal. I'm gonna get the bag in a minute. It's isolate. It should be, between me and you, should be 250 grams of cooked chicken, but I've run out of chicken. And it's Sunday, and food delivery day is tomorrow, and I'm not going out. So, don't tell Chris. But I'm going to have 100 grams of protein from Whey Isolate by JP, which some would argue is better quality than some of the meats we get sometimes. But anyway, I'm going to have that with some blueberries. So just a pure protein meal. Negligible carbs in blueberries for someone like me anyway. So I'm going to make that up, sit at the table, and then maybe do another 5-minute chat just to update you guys on the season and moving forward, because I do have a surprise. It's not an exciting surprise, but yeah, I'll see you in a sec. We're back with my bowl of sludge. Everyone calls it paste. I call it sludge. Don't ask me why. So there you go, 120 grams of Train by JP Whey Isolate with it was meant to be 100 grams of blueberries, but I ran out of blueberries too. I'm useless. Useless. So that's like 20 grams of blueberries. Pathetic. It's a sad day to be me. I do sometimes add cinnamon, but honestly, it's just a plain simple bowl of sludge. Let's do our daily total. So with this last meal, we've got a total of, you ready for it? 4,100 calories-ish. So nothing crazy, but I suspect I'll lose body fat quite fast on this one, on this amount of food. So yeah, 430 grams of protein and 445 carbs, and 70 fat. So pretty balanced for those of you who ask, are you high carb, are you low carb? I mean, this is low carb for me, I guess. Sorry, I need to move this out of the way. Yeah, so this is low carb for me, 400-ish. We'll probably get as low as like 350, maybe 300, and maybe below that on a rest day if we need to dig to get dug out glutes. But my glutes are kind of like straightened already. I don't feel like I've been dieting. I feel the lean fatigue, if you guys know what I mean. Like there's a difference between being in a calorie deficit and hungry and doing cardio fatigue, and then there's just being lean fatigue. That's more like I don't want to say mental, it is I guess mental, because your mind is trying to get you to get comfortable and lean and eat to relax, to kind of release those happy hormones, endorphins, sorry. Because I'm not naturally a lean guy, believe it or not, genetically. So when I get this lean, it's not actually comfortable for me. Physically, I can get this lean quite smoothly now, especially if I don't stray too far over stage weight, which I don't anymore. But mentally, it is tough. I don't want to make it look like it's just easy. If that's how it comes across, I don't mean to. I mean, I'm not one to complain on social media, about how hungry and tired I am and how rubbish it feels. But it does. But it's a part of what I do. It's a part of my own choices, and it's led me to do this for a living. It's led me to have you guys as an audience who's interested in what I do for some strange reason and what I eat. So that all makes it okay, If it was just purely 100% a hobby, mentally would it be tougher? Maybe. Possibly. Because I'm quite a relaxed guy and I like enjoying life. I don't find 100% enjoyment in being 100% strict on a diet. I find that boring. But I have a bigger goal than that. So I'm not just trying to get in shape to go on holiday or to win the poolside Olympia. I'm doing it for a purpose, to create a living, and also walk the walk with my clients. It keeps me in touch with what's going on in the world of the academic side, because I'm interested in what's going on with my own body. So it helps me be more effective at what I do with my clients, which is obviously my number one career. The bodybuilding is a number one career as well, but it's coaching that's going to carry after that. So, I know I'm trying to be one of the best bodybuilders I can be and one of the best on the planet. While I'm also trying to be one of the best coaches for my guys. And being in this lifestyle is just the best. Other than that, guys, I've kind of gone over my training's still pretty much a bro split. The only thing, sometimes I'll add biceps onto chest day, and then I'll add some triceps maybe onto back or delt day. I was trying to do like back and biceps, chest and triceps, and then I'll do an arm day and a leg day, but then I'll do another lat day with, I'll do lats with delts. So trying to double up on back and arms, and it was going well, but I think it was going well because I was rebounding. My volume is low to moderate right now. I'll kind of go, again, set by set. If something feels great, I'm not going to cap it just because I think, oh, I've hit my maximum volume for this exercise. No one tells me that but my body. So, like for example, today I think we did like 6 sets on something. I think it was a lat row. It just felt amazing. So we went 6 sets. And because my reps are kind of slow and controlled at the moment, so there's no momentum. So there's less overlap and there's less joint pain. So split's pretty simple. Back, chest, maybe throw some biceps in at the end of the chest, legs, and then arm day, and then delts, maybe a bit of triceps on delt day, and then we're back to back. So that's my split. I try and take 1 day off at least a week. I'm gonna try and increase that to 2 and just see how it feels. But when I'm in this kind of, I've got a lot of momentum going into these shows, and I just don't always see a rest day benefit me that much. If I feel like I need the rest day, I'll take it. Like Sundays are usually rest day because the family's away. I thought I'd take this opportunity to film and train, so I can film a training day diet. So I'll rest when the kids come back with Leanne. Other than that, yeah, great season so far. This video is getting too long, so we'll call it there. 5 shows, 2 wins. I'm not done yet. And the surprise is I might jump into a show before the Olympia. So the Olympia is just under 6 weeks away. I might do a show in just under 4 weeks, maybe. We'll see. See if you guys can guess which one it is. Anyway, I'll stop there, otherwise I'll go all night. I'm probably sent most of you off to sleep anyway. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know what you guys want next. And yeah, I just hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the ramble. I will do training videos where I'll do voiceover, so they'll be short, just in the gym. And then I'll kind of just supplement them with the odd food lifestyle video. So hope that works for you guys. And also I might do a Q&A soon. Let me know what you think about a possible Q&A. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.